gotta say, hats off to Base Camp Leasing. You know, not a lot of people would have chosen this particular lease that I chose because it only had about 7 acres of woods. And the one thing that attracted me to this lease was the fence rows that was a main travel corridor for these deer to go in and out. It's a very economical lease. It was only $1,200. It had a total of 117 acres, of which 110 acres were beans. So it was crops. So I have had so many nice bucks on my trail cams. I had Big Boy. He was a beautiful 9-point that I had looked forward to trying to get my eye on him. Never saw him during the day. Never saw him come out, just on the trail cams at night. And Funky Rack, he was one of the first that I saw in the fall. So, but then I had this guy in too. I had this guy. I've got so many trail cam pictures, so I have a feeling that this was actually his main home because I've got plethora of pictures of him. And he was very active in this particular set of woods just this past week. I never named him, which I guess is a good thing. Looking at the camera, the trail cam pics, he was also in that particular spot that I was hunting this morning. He was in that spot during Thanksgiving Day in the morning at 7 o'clock, and also he was there again at 20 to 5 because there was a hot doe in the area. So instinct tells me that if you see a doe that's sitting on the edge of the woods acting all funny, man, pull your gear and go in there in the afternoon, sit. You never know if she's going to come back or if she's just in heat or what's going on. Base Camp Leasing did a great job with that lease. It was economically priced. I had a great landowner who, you know, he leased me out a house just like a hotel to stay in while I was down here. So that helped out economically. And anything I asked, you know, he pretty much said, you know, I can help you out with that or whatever the case may be. So, very good lease. The story unfolded perfectly. And I'm headed home with a harvest. I did not eat an Ohio tag sandwich this year, so I'm totally stoked about that. So, adios. I'm driving home, baby. Headed back to Michigan. Woohoo! That's an awesome picture. That's the story. That's how we tell that story. Woohoo!